Greetings, mortals. I'm Warevo, and welcome to Slime Rancher 2. I'm going to try my hand at beginning a actual Let's Play series. So, as some of you may have guessed from some of my previous videos, I've kind of grown fatigued from doing all the non-stop review. So I'm taking a bit of a break from that to try something new. And to aid me in today's quest, I have one of my closest friends, our dear auspicious Gimp Reaper himself, Casey of Casey's Creepy Creations. Say hello, Casey.
Hello, Casey, and hello, everyone out in YouTube land. I have to say, it is a true honor to be here with my friend Warevo as he endeavors to take a shot at slime ranching, whatever slime ranching is.
Well, you shall find out, and loin.
In line?
Our dear friend Casey is more of a horror aficionado. I would be playing a horror game, except that I've been playing a lot of stress-inducing games lately, so I decided to take a break and do something a little more down-to-earth.
Dear boy, you must understand, yes, I am the Reaper, but I don't want to reap my best friend. So, as a result, I'm glad you're doing something other than horror game.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of horror. That's why I haven't continued SCP Containment Breach yet.
And I take it that good-looking thing is what you trap slime with. Ah.
Even better, this is the slime. There are many different varieties of slimes. And by feeding one slime another slime's poop, or in this game is referred to as plorts, you can combine them and turn them into all sorts of wild, wacky combinations.
Ooh. So it's kind of make your own slimy adventure.
Yep. And of course, like all things, slimes have to be able to eat.
I do wonder what constitutes good slime food.
Well, each different type of slime has its own unique favorite kind of food.
Ah. So, in essence, what you're saying is you have to become part Ghostbuster, part Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, you could say that.
You know, you gotta catch all the guys, and then you gotta figure out what they eat.
Kind of like a Pokemon trainer.
I'm a little surprised Pokemon never seen this game.
Yeah, just heaven forbid anything fun and adorable should exist.
Oh no, and worse yet, Nintendo not own it?
I know, right?
Oh God, no.
Heaven forbid.
No, say it isn't so. I gotta say, Beatrice is very quick on the draw. Ooh.
Those of you who've played the first game will find this one very easy to pick up. The only real issue I have with this, having played it more previously, is that this game is considerably slower because a lot of the things are more expensive and require a great deal more farming. Doink.
Now, when you do that, are you shooting them back to your pen?
No. The, my place is that way. Actually, it is canon to Slime Rancher lore that if you throw a slime into the sea magically teleports it back to wherever it came from originally. accessgg.log. Well, here we are again. I'm sending the drones out to all their original scouting locations. Once I confirm the conditions are the same, I'll get to work. This place, I still remember being in awe of these rainbow fields. It felt like being in a beautiful dream. I guess in a way it was, because it ended much too soon.
You know, how come some of those slime dudes remind me of like Easter bunnies?
That's what they are. They're literally bunny slimes. They're called cotton slimes. But they're literally just rabbits.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's see. I learned a great deal of parkouring from the first Slime Rancher game.
Yeah, some of them I think that would kind of be useful in this game.
Yep. And the next question is, can I make that? Guess we're about to find out. I did make it.
Yay!
Only to find that there's nothing here. Beautiful. You took the carrot. I wanted the carrot. Just for that, I'm taking your plort and you're going in the drink.
Oh man, you're not very nice to poor hen.
Oh, trust me, these hens aren't gonna have a good time either. Because the hens are literally just slime food.
Oh, great!
Yep. Here we have phosphor slimes, which are basically moths, or like little fairies. They only come out at night. In the beginning, you have to farm plorts in as many ways as you possibly can.
I take it. So you build up your pooping stack?
Yep, pretty much. I wanted that.
Well, I got it, thank you.
Thank you. Another trick I learned in the first game is when your inventory slots are full, you can actually throw things using the backpack. Look at this. Aren't they adorable? Looks like that one's hungry.
You know, it's a place only a slimy mother could love. Of course, I'm really not one to talk. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, you are a Grim Reaper.
Well, you don't know how many times I walk into bars and hear a woman say, "Hey, tall, dark, and decomposing."
I mean, to be fair, me being an alien, I'm not exactly that easy on the eyes myself.
Well,
though I think you have that market cornered.
Okay, I got you. You know, well, all I know is I'm not seeing antenna, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, there's one thing I've learned over time, and that is to disguise my true form. And of course, me being the kind of person I am, what better way to disguise myself than to take the form of the one thing the internet apparently hates. The form of a conservative, Christian, American, white, cisgendered American male.
Oh, no. The humanity of it, no.
Victor Humphreys. Hello, Beatrix, do you read me? Testing. Perhaps you are lost at sea, taken away by that mysterious boat, never to be... Oops, nope, just forgot to turn the display on. Some scientist.
That guy sounds like my kind of scientist. Not actually mad, but very, very annoyed.
Yep. Let's see. Nice to see your face again, Beatrix. I've missed you greatly, my dear friend. And while I'm quite excited for you to partake in a new adventure, I already have data that might complicate things. Last night I received a message from some sort of artificial intelligence program. It's written in code, but not one I recognize. I'm in the process of analyzing it. But I'm certain that this message was sent from where you are now, the mysterious Rainbow Island. So to recap, a mysterious boat takes you to a mysterious island, and I have a mysterious code from said mysterious island. It all seems quite curious. Well, I've got work to do, and you best get to explore it. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this home portal. It should make the early stages of your journey easier. Take care, Beatrix. We'll be in touch. How many times did he manage to fit mysterious into that message?
I think, honestly, I was counting. I thought it was like 4 or 5 at least.
Yeah. And of course he had to throw in that reference to AI.
Of course. Well, you know, it's the new buzzword, dude.
Yep. Excuse me? Did I give you permission to randomly roam around my cottage? Get out of here!
Actually, you know, I don't think you did.
Here's a chicken.
I love future slime food. I'm sorry, but every time you do that, it looks like you're firing a Nerf ball.
Excuse me? You! Get lost!
Out! Go! You know, what this game really needs at some point is a mini game called Slime Target Practice.
Actually, there is, in the first one, there is a game called Slime Ball. It's basically basketball, but with slimes.
Nice.
Now, in the original game, they had a thing called incinerators, which you could throw stuff in to burn, like if you had an excess of something, or something gave you like trash or something like that. There was actually an achievement for throwing a baby chick into it. It was called You Monster. Rightfully so.
Well, I know it sounds a little gross, but some people probably like, fried hen.
Hey, I could go for some fried hen right about now. That actually sounds good.
Extra crispy or original recipe?
I go for original recipe.
Okay. I'll tell you what, you bring the hen in, I'll bring the herbs and spices.
Yeah, we'll call Colonel Sanders up and ask the recipe. Actually, fun fact, they actually made... Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Get out of here.
What is that?
This is called a tar.
And let me guess, it likes to eat anything you want to catch.
Yep. Anything it can get its slimy, grubby paws on.
Then I think we better make sure that it doesn't get anything that you want to hunt.
Now, one thing about tars, they have a weakness. Water. Actually, I got all this other stuff, the strange diamond and stuff like that. Let's go down here. We were discussing a certain scientist earlier.
Ah!
We can actually become a scientist ourselves and create things if we have enough resources. Now this will allow me to, the resource harvester allows me to, as the name suggests, harvest resources from the local environment. Where in the first game, you had to collect a whole bunch of resources to be able to build several different sorts of extractors to do the same thing, and it was very time consuming. With this, that completely eliminates the need for all those different resource collectors and stuff, because all of them are in one handy little gadget that you carry around with you.
Built by the fine folks at Slime Co.
Actually, they have what is referred to as the 7Z Corporation, which I believe is basically their version of Microsoft.
Yeah.
Or Apple, I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think Apple is a better comparison.
So basically, you buy something from them only to discover that three days after you bought it, it's already obsolete and you need to plug in.
Yes. Yep. That's a pretty good way of putting it.
Hey, I used to own Mac. I know these things.
Yeah, then again, Microsoft and Android aren't really all that much better.
No, they're not actually. Aw, we're back home we're back home in the pen.
And they're sleeping.
Aw, ain't they cute?
They're so cute when their mouths aren't flapping. Isn't it just like a child? They're so cute when their mouths aren't flapping.
The only problem is that, like children, I think their mouths are flapping most of the time.
It's raining slimes!
Hallelujah, it's raining slime.
One fortunate thing about this game, I'll say, is that you do not take fall damage.
That's good, because I can see this would be a game where you do a lot of that if you're not careful.
Oh, yeah. There you are. I knew I heard a twinkling somewhere. Now, different areas often means different slimes.
Ooh.
And here, we have the tabby slime, which, as the name suggests, is based off of a cat. I like how the slimes are carrying things.
Well, it's good to know. It's good to know in this world where, so many slimes are looking for handouts. There are actually some that are willing to do a little bit of labor.
Yep. Ooh, here we go. This is what is referred to as a Gordo. If you feed it enough, it will explode and burst into 100 tiny little slimes. And sometimes they'll even leave little goodies for you.
You guys again?
Time to go ghost busting.
I wish this were for a game that way we could cross streets. I know you're not supposed to, but on those guys, what could it hurt?
Yep. Get out of here. I think I'd probably better get home.
I have to be honest, this game does have a certain charm.
Yeah. Yep. It's definitely a fun game if you want to de-stress and relax.
I mean, it's whimsical, it's fun. You get to shoot giant blobby things like they're Nerf balls.
Yep. And you get to see other giant blobby things. The Gordos are basically just gigantic slimes. I have a new message. Ah, Mochi Miles. Well, what do you know? Beatrix LeBeau off on another adventure, and didn't think to take her good pal and sometimes rival and forever mentor, Mochi Miles, who also has a bit of an egotistical streak.
Oh, do tell.
Seriously, B, next time you go running off to dangerous, uncharted territory, could you at least give me a heads up? I'd like to be there for you in case you need me. To help collect all those valuable resources that seem to be scattered all over the island. Now, a personal headcanon for me. I think Mochi might have the hots for Beatrix, but doesn't want to admit it out of her own ego.
Gotcha.
What? You think I wasn't gonna do a little recon of my own? What good are surveillance satellites if they can't snoop on stuff? God, you sound like a certain CEO in today's world.
Kinda, doesn't it? Or she.
Well, this Mochi is canonically female, so she is correct. Anyway, be careful out there. The island gives me kind of a weird vibe, so I'm gonna keep poking around. Oh, and since I know you're starting from scratch out there, take this refinery link. Should make things easier for you. I'll just put it on your tab. The refinery link is actually very, very handy.
So does that mean you can turn them into other things?
The refinery link allows me to... take plorts and other resources and stuff and deposit them down here. But, rather than having to come all the way over here from clear across the island, I can plop a refinery link down there and just drop it in there.
Nice.
Let's see. Need more money. I go down here. I can get this resource harvester.
Yay! Isn't it amazing what you can find on Amazon?
Yep. Other things I can get more health. Each of these little ticks here indicates how many upgrades I can buy for each one. I can buy more health. I can buy more energy for my backpack. Allows me to do things long. Gives me more stamina. I can buy dash boots, which allows me to run faster, or not run faster, but it reduces the energy consumption. I can run longer. I can get a jetpack. I can increase the size of my storage tanks. I can add more tanks, a specialized tank specifically for water, and a pulse wave, which allows me to push away any unwanted pests. Any slimes that happen to be bugging me and won't leave me the hell alone.
Well, I wish I had one of those for real life. I can think of a couple of people I'd love to push out of the way.
Yep. And that does it for today's episode of Slime Rancher. Thank you so much for joining us. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment if you so choose. Be sure to check out my Retro Chaos series where I do reviews of new and old games alike. Well, mainly old games, but you get the idea. Say goodnight, Casey.
Well, I will not only say goodnight to the fine people, but I will once again reiterate, this man puts in a lot of work and a lot of effort for you guys and for guys like me. So anything you can do, like, share, subscribe, would be greatly appreciated. On that note, Reaper out!
And I will leave you guys with this wonderful image of these adorable sleeping slimes. And we will see you in the next video. Thank you and God bless.